now, breaking news from KXAN News.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Sanders. Breaking news this afternoon. Hurricane Ida first made landfall just before noon today. Chief Meteorologist David Yeomans is in Terrebonne Parish, that's southwest of New Orleans. We go live to him right now for the latest. David.
Yeah, Jennifer, good afternoon, and to all of you back in Texas. We're getting into the worst part now of Hurricane Ida, which now will go down in history as a tie with two other storms, including Hurricane Laura last year, as the strongest hurricane to ever hit Louisiana. We've had to seek sturdier shelter on a lower level of the parking garage, and let me show you why. We're starting to see tree damage. You can see trees littering the roadway there. We're starting to see pieces of sheet metal moving through the roadway and even blowing around. You can see that piece of silver sheet metal here left in the roadway. Even in this gentleman's front yard, just pieces of tree littered everywhere. Now, we've been talking with the lieutenant of the Houma Police Department here as we get ready for the very worst of the storm before the clear eye comes in about an hour from now. He did confirm they've heard of no injuries so far, which is great news considering half of the town or so has decided to stay, even with the mandatory evacuation order. But we do have massive power outages, and as I mentioned, some power lines and trees that are down. We're going to keep you guys updated on KXAN.com with periodic live streams all day. What you guys are looking at right now is what is becoming the worst part of raging Hurricane Ida moving through southeastern Louisiana. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Appreciate that. Make sure you're being safe, as I know you are. Here's the latest on Hurricane Ida. Category 4 storm, winds of 140 miles per hour. It's made landfall twice, once just before noon and then again after going back over the water briefly at 2 p.m., both times as a Category 4 storm. To put where David is in perspective, there's Houma, and there's the eye of the storm, and there's the eye wall where the strongest winds are. So very soon that's going to be arriving where David is. Should continue to gradually weaken. Category 2 hurricane by tonight at 7 and then continues to weaken as it heads farther inland. Join us for KXAN News at 5. Chief Meteorologist David Yeomans will be going back to him and checking in on what it's looking like at 5 o'clock. We're also going to continue to update our live blog with live streams from David throughout the afternoon into the night. That's at KXAN.com as well as the KXAN News app.